This is the Gemilai Ele Espresso machine, model G3028A. It's their new mid-range model in the home lineup. It's got some nice features. You have adjustable overpressure valve, milk temperature probe, and some extra brew settings that actually make a difference. Gemilai sent me this unit for early testing. In this video, I'll show you everything you might want to know about it. Let's start with the accessories. This time, they've included a pretty nice set. You get two portafilters, one spouted and one bottomless, both with these smooth white oak handles that look great with the white body. There's also a tamper with a wooden handle and a spiral metal base. It feels solid when you press. You also get a single basket, a blind disc, and a cleaning brush. On top of the machine, there's this non-slip mat that keeps cups steady and adds a nice finish to the overall look. You don't need to worry about water getting on the machine. During the pre-sale period, which goes until December, they're also including a gift set, some cute fridge magnets, and a milk pitcher. Those won't be available after pre-sale. The build quality is good. The body's fully metal, and the front shell is made from one molded piece with smooth, rounded corners. The edges are all nicely done. The matte white finish feels clean and smooth. The control panel sits right up front, and it's intuitive and easy to use. The steam wand uses a dual-hole nozzle, and there's also an NTC temperature probe that tracks the milk temperature in real time. Once it hits your target, it stops automatically. That's handy. None of the previous Gemilai machines I've tested had this feature, so this is a nice step forward. Just like the Gemilai Owl, this one uses a toggle switch for power. I like that design. It feels simple, mechanical, and satisfying to use. The water tank's at the back with a 1.7-liter capacity. It's easy to remove and refill. The drip tray's big enough to handle several shots before you need to empty it, and the shiny metal lid keeps the setup looking sharp. There's also a drainage outlet connected to the three-way solenoid valve. The whole machine looks well-designed and compact. Even the back panel has the Gemilai logo, so it looks good from every angle. This machine uses a dual heating setup, and it's efficient. It's got a 550 milliliter brewing boiler that takes about 3 minutes to heat up, which is quick for a boiler machine. Once the indicator stops flashing, flushing a little hot water through helps get everything evenly warmed up. The boiler and group head are built together, which means you get better heat stability across the brew head. I took off the shower screen, and everything inside is metal too. The machine has dual heating system. Steam is handled by a separate thermoblock, so once you finish brewing, you can start steaming instantly without waiting. Just a heads up, the US version can't brew and steam at the same time. That's because of the lower voltage, so you might have seen the same model in other markets with 220 volts that can do both. The Lassen X I tested before was the same. The controls are straightforward. You've got a pressure gauge on the left, showing real-time brew pressure. In the middle are 3 buttons: automatic brew, manual brew, and steam mode. On the right is the LCD showing the current boiler temperature. Hold the plus button to open the settings menu. H1 controls brew temperature. I go lower for darker roasts and a bit higher for lighter roasts. H2 adjusts steam temperature, so higher gives you stronger steam. H3 sets your target milk temperature for auto steaming. P1 and P2 are for pre-infusion. You can set how long the low pressurized water flows in and how long it soaks before pressure builds. During pre-infusion, the pump starts and gently pushes water at low pressure. Then it stops during the soaking phase, but the water keeps flowing. I usually set P1 to 2 seconds and P2 to about 3. This new pre-infusion system works well. It fully wets the coffee puck, helps prevent channeling, and makes the extraction more stable. While it's on standby, you can short tap the plus and minus to switch between automatic and manual milk steaming. I mostly use S1, the auto steam mode. It's just convenient. Next to the group head, you'll see the adjustable overpressure valve knob, a feature many espresso fans are happy to see here. Home espresso machines with vibration pumps can reach pressures higher than 15 bars, but once the pressure goes beyond what the OPV is set to, it automatically releases the excess. On this machine, you can adjust it in real time, which means you can fine-tune the pressure right to 9 bars, or even experiment with different flow profiles while brewing. When you first unbox the machine, it's a good idea to set the pressure before figuring out your grind size. Just insert a blind disc, lock in the portafilter, start the pump, and watch the needle rise. Once it stabilizes, you can turn the dial to adjust. When I'm using a cleaning disc, I usually don't set it exactly at 9 bars. I go slightly higher, around 10 to 11 bars. During real brewing, water flows through the coffee puck, and the pressure naturally drops a bit. Setting it this way means your actual shot pressure ends up right around 9 bars, with just light tweaks needed later. Now, let's talk espresso performance. I'm pairing it with Gemilai's Molite grinder. They're the same color, so they look good together. For this dark roast espresso, I go a bit coarser, around grind setting 6. Different beans will need different settings, usually between 4 to 6. I reviewed the Molite before. It grinds fluffy with almost no static, and that's a big plus. The catch cup is 58 millimeters, so transferring grounds into the basket is easy. Even though the coffee grounds are fluffy, I still use a WDT tool to spread them evenly. That helps with consistency and prevents channeling. The tamper feels solid and fits perfectly. Just keep it level when tamping, and the puck prep is clean and mess-free. Here I'm pulling the shot manually. The machine can easily hold a steady 9-bar pressure, but the adjustable OPV makes things more interesting. You can lower the pressure a little at the start, bring it back to 9 bars in the middle, and drop it again at the end to cut down bitterness and over-extraction. It's flexible enough to do all that. The flow and pressure stay steady from start to finish. With a good puck prep, even a bottomless portafilter won't spray. The creamer looks beautiful, and the espresso tastes rich and full, just what you'd expect from a solid, traditional style machine. The 3-way solenoid valve also works well. The puck knocks out cleanly every time, and it's usually dry and intact right after the shot. A lot of home machines use thermoblocks because they heat up fast, but a boiler like this one keeps the temperature steady through the whole shot. Once it's warmed up, the water inside the 550 milliliter boiler stays consistent. I tested it using a temperature probe inside the basket. When the machine was set to 197 degrees Fahrenheit, the brew water stayed right around 90 degrees Celsius, or about 194 degrees Fahrenheit, all the way through extraction. The stability is impressive. I've pulled a lot of shots with this machine, and what stands out to me is just how consistent everything is. Once I've got the grind size dialed in, the results are pretty much the same every time. The steaming performance on this machine is solid. It's got a 2-hole steam tip with strong pressure, so creating that smooth swirling motion in the milk is easy. I usually set my target temperature around 140 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 degrees Celsius. It will automatically stop when it reaches the target. Let me make a quick latte to show you the workflow. Once the espresso's done, hit the steam button again, and the wand's ready instantly. Then insert the wand near the spout, tilt at about the 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock position, and submerge just enough to keep the probe in contact. It takes around 40 seconds to steam a jug. After each use, make sure to wipe off the milk residue and purge the wand. The milk turns out soft, glossy, and smooth. That's what you want for latte art. The whole latte making process feels smooth from start to finish. I'll be honest, my latte art skills aren't quite there yet, but it's still easy to pour simple patterns. With the built-in temperature probe, you can even steam hands-free. But if you're trying to get perfect microfoam for latte art, it might take a few tries to find the right angle. What matters most is that this espresso setup makes it simple to brew a delicious latte right at home. The Gemilai Ele is priced at $5.99 during pre-sale. The build quality is solid. You have dual heating system, adjustable pressure, and consistent extractions. The only thing missing is a hot water spout. But for this price, there's not much to complain about. It handles everyday home brewing well. And honestly, this is the kind of machine you can keep for years. It'll grow with you, whether you're just starting out or already know your way around espresso. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Thanks for watching.